Hello YouTube, and since everyone else is doing it, I guess I'm gonna do one too. It's questions and answers, and my questions are gonna be coming from a website instead of actual people, so they might not be that interesting. But we'll see where it takes us, so let's get started. What is your full name? My full name is Christian Ethan Bonnevere. I didn't know my name was Christian as a child, because my mom thought it would be easier for my teachers to call me Ethan, and my middle name Ethan came from a commercial, Ethan Allen. If you don't believe me, then go ask my mom. That's really where she got the name Ethan from. Or that went way out of proportion. Are you psychic in any way? Well, I know assuming things makes an ass out of you and me, because that's an old joke. But I am good at assuming things, and I'm usually right 90% of the time. So does that make me psychic? Do you have any pets? Well, yes, I have 2 chihuahuas. Well, actually, one's a chihuahua and one's a chiweenie, because we breeded him with a wiener dog. How many pairs of shoes do you have? I have 1 pair of shoes, had them my whole life. Nah, I'm just playing with you. I got 1 pair of shoes, but I had them for 2 years because they are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had in my whole life. I'm just not ready to let go of them. What was your last dream about? My last dream was the return of the killer lawnmower. If you or any of my close friends, you know the dream of the killer lawnmower. Are you a good dancer? Well, I dance like a drag queen, so I'm a good dancer for a white boy. Are you a good singer? I have a lot of friends tell me that I can sing good and they always want me to sing to them, but I never sing to them because I'm just that damn shy. Are you a good listener? Well, like the singing thing, most of my friends tell me I'm a good listener because I've always been there for them and listened to their problems and gave them my best advice about it. Are you a good cook? I'm the definition of the stereotype that men can't cook. I have trouble with microwavable food. Are you a good lover? It depends on your definition of lover. Well, if you're speaking boyfriend-wise, then yeah, if I like you, then I'll love the mess out of you. I buy you flowers, give you kisses, buy you chocolates, all that good stuff, carry you across a mud puddle. I seriously did that once. Are you a good public speaker? Oh my god, am I a good public speaker? Well, yes I am. I wish I could have recorded some of the reports or presentations that I had to do in class. So much dramatic screaming during those presentations. What's your favorite sport? Hands down, Pokemon. And yes, it is a sport. Oh my god, my arms are getting tired. Have you ever been canoeing or kayaking? I try to do like a rowing motion there. I don't know. It looks like I'm stirring something. But yes, I've been canoeing once, and it was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced in my life. Scratch that, it was like the 6th most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. Maybe I'll do a most terrifying things that happened in my life video. But it was with my mom and dad, and my dad was trying to purposely flip this canoe. And it was shallow water with branches and rocks. And we would just be canoeing, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he would shake the freaking canoe. And I was like 7 years old. It was scary. What is your favorite zoo animal? No lie, whenever I go to the zoo, I can't wait to see the tortoises. It's just funny because in my childhood, every time I went to the zoo, the tortoises would always be humping. It was like one of the funniest things I ever seen. Like the tortoise, he would sit there and like just make the most awkwardest grunting noises. Just go, and then like dust would blow out of his mouth because he was so old. And then one time the tortoise like fell off and he just hit the ground and rolled around for a couple of minutes. It was so hilarious. Don't judge me. Do you want children? Why, yes, I want children. Not necessarily now, but yeah, I want children eventually. I don't know, whenever I have kids, I always hoped I would have a boy and a girl. So that way I could write 666 on one's forehead and then an Illuminati symbol on the other one and take them into a supermarket and just see what everybody thinks of me. Be like, oh my god, you're such a terrible father. And I'd be like, no, when these kids get older, I will be the best father ever. Have you ever built a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? I had to do that. But yeah, me and my dad built a snowman once, and with my dad's perversion, we put a penis and some testicles on it. What's the highest you ever jumped into the water from? I jumped off a bridge once and hurt my really bad. I just hit the water like pah, and then slowly sunk in because I had a life jacket. Then I popped back up. Have you ever been to Legoland? There's a Legoland? And more importantly, where is it? Do you prefer baths or showers? I prefer showers simply because they're quicker, but baths give me a certain nostalgia. I don't know, just sitting in a bathtub makes me have recollection of my childhood, my very dark childhood. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Right here where I am right now, because I feel like I would be homesick if I tried to move to somewhere else. Well, I really haven't been anywhere except for Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. So I don't really know what it would be like to go out there and try to live somewhere else. But if I did have a choice, I'd probably go live in Canada. Would you like to be a celebrity? Why, yes, I would love to be like Rob Dyrdek. The dude gets paid to have fun with his life. Who doesn't want that? What type of music do you like? I listen to all types of music, but I mainly listen to R&B. And not just your regular R&B, the deep, dark R&B, such as Meek DeMille, The Weeknd, Ricky Hill, Victor Taiwo. And if you know of all those people, I have mad respect for you. Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets? I prefer the twilight. And no, not like the movie. Do you have any scars? Well, yes, I have many scars from my childhood. I have one scar on my arm right here where my friend stabbed me with a fork. I was kinda asking for it. I took a back scratcher, and while he was bent over trying to eat his ramen noodles, I shoved the back scratcher up his butt. And all I heard him go was, because he had a whole bunch of ramen noodles in his mouth. And he turned around, pushed me, grabbed his fork, stabbed me in my arm, and drug it down. And I didn't even feel the pain. I was just like, you stabbed me because I tried to stick something up your butt. But it was funny in the end, even though I was bleeding severely. What's the longest you ever grown your hair? Well, I grown my hair down to here. And that's because whenever I was a little kid, my daddy had hair down to here. And I told him, Dad, until you cut your hair, I will not cut my hair. And he didn't cut his hair. And eventually my mom just made me get a haircut. And I am very thankful for that, because I probably would have had hair down to here by now. Have you ever had a secret admirer? Well, if you mean by secret admirer as stalkers, then yes, I have had 3. It was quite the scary experience. What is the most unusual conversation you have ever had? With me, there's never unusual conversation. My unusual conversations are my usual conversations. Can you ice skate? Hell no! I tried it once, busted my ass so many times I couldn't count. You thought I was gonna say 5, didn't you? Because I did my hand like that, but I didn't, did I? What is your favorite accent? I think a Scottish accent on a female is very attractive. And if you think I'm weird, half of my friends think this too. I don't know what it is about a woman that sounds like a Viking, but it's sexy. What's your favorite saying? Shit happens when you party naked. What is your dream car? I would love to have a big freaking Hummer. My dad had a Hummer once, but it was a work vehicle, and it had no back seats, and I would just love to sit in the back of that thing with all the power tools and freaking nails and screwdrivers and stuff just rattling around looking like it was about to fall on my head or something. I just love being in that big vehicle. It was awesome. Do you sing in the shower? Yes, if you ever want to hear me sing, that's practically the only time you'll ever get to really hear me sing full out is whenever I'm in the shower. Which song do you hate the most? Bands'll Make Her Dance by Juicy J. This was Louisiana's leading song once. Every ghetto neighborhood was listening to it. It was so annoying, and it came on for a straight year. Like, let's play 5 songs. I'm getting into this. That's my song right there. Goes off. Ooh, I can't wait to see what their follow-up is. Bands'll make her dance. Bands'll make her dance. Bands'll make her just punch the radio. I despise that song. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, yes, I have actually seen a ghost before. Do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Yes, I have seen the Loch Ness Monster before. Do you believe in alien? Well, yes, I have seen an alien before. Have you ever cooked a fairly unique meal? Back on the subject of me not being able to cook. I used to experiment when I was a child. My mama let me experiment with anything she had in the kitchen. One time, I made, like, spaghetti cornbread. It was literally spaghetti in cornbread. You could see like the little hills. It looked like a brain made of cornbread. And what was the disgusting part, my pawpaw ate this cornbread and he said it was quite delicious, but I wasn't gonna try it. I didn't even want to eat my own food. Is the glass half full or half empty? I'm just glad that I got something in the cup to drink, because some people don't even have that. Some people don't have cups, and that's pretty sad. Have you ever wielded a sword? Yes, me and my friend used to sword fight all the time. There was like this huge shed in this one kid's yard, and we'd go in there, and there was like ninja swords everywhere. I actually have a few cuts on my hand, I don't know if you can see them or not, of where I got cut by those ninja swords. But yeah, I've wielded a sword. Have you ever written a love letter? Yes. I wrote many love letters to the same person actually, and she found them quite romantic, so I'm not complaining. Have you got green fingers? I really hope I never get green fingers, because that sounds quite disturbing. Sort of like salad fingers. What's the most unusual name you ever come across? Well, actually, my preacher came across this name. He was in the hospital one time, and there was also this mother with her daughter there too. And the nurse went to call out names, and she read off the paper, Sha? And the mom stood up and said, "No, you pronounce my baby's name right. It's Sha." She had a dash in her name, and the nurse thought she had to stop in between the la and the sha, but no, her name was Sha. What are we gonna have next? This is my son, question marko. Have you ever passed wind in an embarrassing situation? Well, I would think passing wind would be the embarrassing situation. Yeah, one time I was walking through Walmart with this girl that I liked, and something happened. I booted. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, tell me she didn't hear it. And she just turned around and started smiling at me. I was like, no, please don't laugh. Please don't laugh at me, please. And she just started laughing more and more because it was so funny that I got so embarrassed over it. I don't know why I did. I had like an insane crush on her, but still, I got so embarrassed about it. That's all the time I have. See you guys later.